Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the DFS experience for Wednesday, January 26th. We have a 10-game slate right after a 9-game slate. Tonight was a slate. Not even gonna touch it too much. Too many stories. Too many things to talk about. There's too many. 9-game slate. New Orleans taking the night off as far as their starting lineup. Too much. I don't have the energy for it right now. I really don't. I'm gonna get into the 10-game slate though. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get that taken care of. We're gonna start with DraftKings. We're gonna start with point guard. We got Harden on a back-to-back. Looks like Harden isn't a happy camper in Brooklyn. He didn't sign his contract. Guess he'll be in Philly next year. Or next season, I should say. I mean, he's still gonna play well. He's still a elite fantasy producer, so that has nothing to do with anything. Harden's in play. He's gonna do a little bit more of what he did tonight or last night. Luke is in play. I think they just got smashed. Trae Young's in play. Ja's in play. Playing DeJounte Murray tonight cost me big time on FANDUEL. My man did he play the third quarter? I'm not sure, but I know he didn't go for the fourth quarter. I think they didn't play most of the third quarter and the rest of the fourth quarter. And I had him and Keldon Johnson in my main lineup, along with Jokic and, the rest of the Pelicans, just like the rest of us. So I did that to myself. And Pop, you get a little lead, or you lose them by a little bit, and out the game you go. So I did that to myself. It was a great matchup. That's what I was looking at. I was looking at a nice, easy matchup for Murray and Keldon Johnson. It was a little bit too easy, but that's part of the game. That's part of the game. So Murray's in play. Booker is in play. He's been playing a little bit more aggressive. Garland, the stud that he is, he's in play. Chris Paul's in play. Let's see if Van Fleet plays today. Late scratch today. LeVert. Keep hearing that they want to trade him. So let's pay attention to his availability. Fox, late scratch tonight, I believe. Yeah, he was a late scratch tonight. Because I played Terrence Davis on DraftKings, and what happened to him? He got hurt and didn't come back. Can't make this up. LaMelo's in play. Even though his rates come down a little bit, he's still in play. Rozier's in play. Drew, my man R.J. Barrett, the leader of the Knicks, he's still in play. Halliburton played. The whole Kings play like total trash tonight. The whole team. Go pull up the box score on your cell phone and look at what the Kings did tonight. Completely embarrassing. They're embarrassing. Whatever. Clarkson 7,400. He absolutely stay at 7,400. McCollum looks good. White is pricey, 73. You're gonna need like 38 fantasy points, so I don't know. If you think he could give you 38 fantasy points, play him. If he's not starting and you don't think he can give you 38 fantasy points, don't play him. I wouldn't play Conley at 72 either. Simons is fine. Burks, negative. Cole Anthony is fine. He's still a little pricey with Suggs playing, but I mean, you gotta play somebody. Hero is fine. Reggie Jackson got benched today in the third quarter. Didn't come out for the half. Clippers is another trash team. The Barnes is okay. He didn't play. His finger wasn't working or something like that. Kemba Walker's playing, so Alec Burks is out of the question. That's 6,900. Ayo, he plays well every other game. Good luck figuring out which game he's going to play well. Derek White, I guess this game will be closer and the Stars will play the whole game. No, listen, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I'm starting to really hate the NBA as far as DFS wise go. There's so much shit that goes into everything. It's like you can't just play the game. Some teams suck really bad. Then other head coaches don't play their teams the whole game, whether they're winning or not. Then some players say they're playing till 30 minutes before the game starts. Then they don't play. Then players that are completely healthy get scratched 10 minutes before the game starts. Then players slip on something, slip on water, go to the back and don't come back. It's always something with the NBA. It's always something. NFL, people play, they do what they gotta do, game is over, you go about your night. Baseball, people play, they do what they gotta do, you go about your night. Golf, whatever it is, every other fantasy sport, you play it, the game is over, you go about your day. Not the NBA though. There's always some soap opera with this shit. There's always some drama. Nobody does nothing they're supposed to do. It's retarded. Yo, I'm not even being funny. This is sick. Suggs, 58, starting next to Cole Anthony. Make out of that what you will. They both take away from each other. Jalen Brunson. Let's see what he's doing with Luka with the ball all game long. Oh. 19, 24, 19 fantasy points. So he's useless. Gabe Vincent, well, Tyler Hero's back. Is Kyle Lowry still out? What's Gabe Vincent doing? $30 fantasy points. 23, 31, 30, and 24. 5,300, that's fine. That's fine. But remember, Hero wasn't playing. So be careful with that. Patty Mills, 4,900. No Durant, no Lowry, have at it. Melton, you got to check the lineup. You got to see who's healthy and who's not healthy. Don't worry, I'll do it for you. Alright, so Ja is good, Melton is good, Jones is out, Bane is questionable, Brooks is out. So if you get Bane out, you get a bump to Melton. Anderson is out. You really... So if Bane is in, you still get a bump to Melton. Because Bane got a... Well, they got Zaire Williams that starts also. So never mind, you want Bane to be out if you want to play Melton. Clark is questionable. Steven Adams is fine. So yeah, Melton's in play. Just watch, pay attention to the news. Not like it matters if you pay attention to the news when everything happens 20 minutes before lock anyway, and you still got to scramble to make lineups. So what am I saying? Bogdanovich, if he starts, he's fine. Morris, 4,600, last man in, have at it. Damian Mitchell, Sacramento sucks. Bledsoe, the Clippers suck. When I say that these teams suck, I don't mean that they suck. I mean that they suck so bad that your play could run the risk of not getting any third quarter or fourth quarter run, because we've seen it happen already. So it's like, this is really crazy. Look at what happened to the Clippers today. If you don't know, 3 of the starters got benched after halftime, and 3 of the bench players started for the starters. Like, if you're playing DFS, how does that help you? You know what I'm saying? Like, how does that build your confidence playing a starter? Now you don't know if you play him again, and they get off to a bad start. Oh, is the coach gonna bench my starter? Come on, this is crazy. Alright, that's about it. I'm not gonna play George Hill. Not playing Lance Stevenson. DiVincenzo quickly. I don't know, man. I don't know what to tell you. DiVincenzo. 21 minutes, 18, 22, and 24. 19, 14, 14, and 30 fantasy points. I mean, you're going to play 4K for him? You're taking a chance, man. That's any of these 3 4K guys, you're taking a chance. If you want me to sit here and tell you that there's a 4K guy here that's going to give you 35 fantasy points, I'll be lying to you. If your favorite YouTuber is telling you that there's a 4K player that you can play that's going to give you 35 fantasy points, he's lying to you. Okay? And if I might seem angry, it's because the NBA is a total shit show. That's why I'm angry. And I want to be able to give you guys something you can hold on to. But with the NBA this season, man, I don't know. Every day is something new. Alright. Let's do shooting guard. Now, don't forget what I told you about LeVert. They don't really want to play him like that, because they want to trade him. 35, 27, 32. 41, 45, 45, and 38. Now, what I mean by they don't want to play him is they don't want him to get hurt. They want to get rid of the starter lineup on the Pacers. So, be careful playing LeVert. Levine is back. He's 83. He's fine. Halliburton was awful tonight. He's usually a reliable player. If you want to play him, enjoy. OG is capable of giving you a 50-point night, or OG can give you a 20-point night. Good luck. Duarte at 66? No. Terrence Davis? He left the game hurt. He didn't come back. Well, take another game off, buddy. Take another game off. This is Mikal Bridges at 5,900. $22, $39, $39, and 22 fantasy points. You're feeling lucky? Play him. I'd rather play Derek White, but he's on the Spurs, so that's still a negative also. Because guess what? If Memphis starts running the Spurs off the court, you know what Pop is really valuable to do? Play the bench. And not even bring the starters back. And that's what they do. That's what I'm talking about. Everything I'm saying has happened already. And will happen again. And that's my problem with the NBA. Fournier, shit. He might go out there and hit 10 threes against Miami. We don't know. Will Barton, questionable. Amir Coffey. $20, $35, $22, $16, 3, and then 45 fantasy points. My man's went from taking 3 shots on the 23rd to 21 shots on the 25th. And I'm supposed to tell you if he's good or not. Yeah, alright. Oubre's fine. Ingles is a bum. Gary Trent is a fine play. Melton is fine. Play Duncan Robinson if you like. That's about it. I'm not even taking any chances on these players that don't start and you have no idea what they're going to do. Zaire Williams starts. How many minutes does he get? 18, 33, 31, and 33. Fantasy points. 6, 15, 30, and 12. I guess he's useless too. Alright, I'm done with that. Small forward. Butler looks good. Miles Bridges looks good. We spoke about the king of the Knicks, RJ Barrett, the leader, the king of the Knicks, the man on the Knicks, the main guy on the Knicks. RJ Barrett looks fine. He's kind of pricey, to be honest, but what are you gonna do? Bogdanovich is not 7K. Morris, if he plays it, if he decides to play, he's fine. I think the last couple games, he had no injuries. 20 minutes a lot. Marcus Morris will not play personal, so he doesn't feel like playing basketball. Harrison Barnes, Powell, I guess they okay. Justin Holiday is $50. 24, 27, 24, and 10 fantasy points. I'll pass. Wagner's fine. Nazir Little is fine. Patty Mills is fine. Torrey Craig is 4,800. Okay. I think Cam Reddish's career is over. Rudy Gay, Finney Smith, Jeff Green. Let's see what he did today. 29 minutes, 26 fantasy points. I mean, he produces when he starts, usually. But this is the NBA, you never know. Okiki, Kiki's fine. I'm going to power forward. I'm tired looking at those losers on the bottom of the list when, you know, an hour before lock you're gonna get all your value anyway. Giannis is questionable. If he doesn't play, you can play Middleton and Drew, no problem. Sabonis, they want to get rid of him too. Pay attention to his status. Randall is still 9,500. I guess they didn't get the memo. 9,500. Wait, he was 9,700. He played 33 minutes. He hit 6 shots. And he put up 37 fantasy points at 9,500. You need like 50 fantasy points if you're going to be 9,500. You need like 52 fantasy points, to be honest with you. If you're going to put up 30-something fantasy points at 95, you lost. Game over. Siakam, if no Van Fleet, then I guess he's fine. DeRozan is 8,200 against his old team. That's fine. Mobley's good, but he doesn't produce the way he's supposed to, so fuck him. Porzingis, he got ejected again today. What did I tell you about Porzingis? I want to know where's the lie. I want to know what have I told you that isn't the truth. Porzingis got ejected today. Let me ask you a question. We've all played some type of athletic sport or some type of competition, right? You know when you're about to do or say something that's going to perhaps maybe get you a foul, or infraction, in trouble, penalty, or kicked out. We all know when something triggers our anger and we're about to do or say something that's going to get us in trouble. So you don't think Porzingis has that, or he just doesn't give a fuck? Which one is it? It doesn't matter which one it is because he got kicked out again. Does this man finish games? This guy might have got kicked out. This guy might have not finished more games than he has finished games. That's Porzingis for you. You think he wants to play? Man, fuck Porzingis. John Collins. John Collins doesn't want to be in Atlanta, but he doesn't get kicked out of games. John Collins doesn't play. Wendell Carter, he plays hard. He plays like he wants to play. Not like his other buddy that we'll get to in a second. Mr. Morris. I'm gonna call him Mr. Personal since he want to take all personal days. Jared Jackson Jr. is at a good price. He plays hard. Aaron Gordon, I guess. The player pool is getting ever so small, so it's like, I don't know what to tell you. We can't keep playing players that keep showing you over and over again that they're not going to produce, whether it's one reason or another. Players that don't finish games, you can't play them anymore. Because how do you win a contest if your player's not going to finish the game? He's going to email you some additional fantasy points or something? Come on. Part of being a productive person is being available. If you have a job, part of your job description is being available. Just because you play a sport don't mean you get to not show up when you feel like it. All these assholes that don't finish games, I'm not playing them. You can't fit. You. It's always the same people that can't finish a game. Come on. And I don't want to hear nothing about, did you watch the game? I don't want to hear that shit. Because Porzingis is always getting kicked out of a game. Porzingis is always going to the locker room and not coming back. And then when he is hurt, he takes months to come back. So please, I don't want to see no Porzingis defenders. Nothing I'm saying happened overnight. We all watched the game. We all played DFS. This is facts. Okay. Kevin Love. Yo. Kevin Love proves my point. Because Kevin Love comes in off the bench, plays 24 minutes a game, and puts some more fantasy points in half the league, quarters of the league. 20 minutes, 21 minutes, 23 minutes, 24 minutes. 27 fantasy points, 28, 16, and 43. All in that limited time. I can scroll down too. 26, 28, 11, 20, 33, 38, 20, 33, 39, 59, 43, 38. All of this is in under 30 minutes. It's all about effort and passion, which these NBA players don't have. So I don't want anybody getting my thing and try to defend any of these bozo players. I don't want to see it. These players don't want to play. That's it. Okay, we got Kevin Love, who's fine. Boucher, he plays when he gets an opportunity. DeAndre Hunter is fine. Bagley is fine if he starts. Covington is fine if he starts. Keldon Johnson is fine if he gets to play. Now you got to be worried about if San Antonio gets a little bit too much of a lead, he's going to get benched. If Memphis gets too much of a lead, he's going to get benched. Really? Really? PJ Washington off the bench is fine. Nora, I don't think he did much last game with no Giannis. 22 minutes, 20 fantasy. That's not going to get it done. I don't even want to be digging in with TJ Warren. Yo, my man's still in the league. Yo, I forgot all about TJ Warren. Warren foot cleared COVID-19 protocols and can continue to Indiana. They don't want him back. That's all that is. They don't want him back either. I've seen people come back with whole tears quicker than that. Paul George came out from a broken foot quicker than TJ Warren. His foot snapped in half and he came back quicker than TJ Warren. So, whatever. I'm not playing nobody down here. Jalen Smith is an afterthought. Bismack Biyombo is the new McGee, and McGee is the new Jalen Smith. And Jalen Smith is a towel boy. Period. Let's continue. Center. We got Jokic. He had a great performance tonight, but Embiid was better. Vooch, always a pleasure. Gobert's out again. Siakam's fine. Jared Allen is fine if he plays. Adebayo is fine. Nurkic looks good. Capella looks good. Carter, Whiteside looks good if he has his conditioning back. Goga, Jacob Poeltl, if you think he's going to play the whole game. Mitchell Robinson, I don't know. He's another one. He's questionable. Let's see what's wrong with him. His ankle. Yeah, don't play him. If his ankle is hurt, don't play him. Because he's going to go for a rebound tomorrow, come down, go to the bat, and not come back. And then you're going to be sitting there with a one fantasy point at your center spot because Mitch Robinson decided to go get treatment and not come back. Trust me. Been there, done that. Don't play Mitchell Robinson. Bismack Biyombo is fine. Mo Bamba, another one, questionable. Mo Bamba is listed as questionable right ankle sprain. Guess what? Do not play Bamba. He's another one. You know what he's gonna do? He's gonna run up the floor, and he's gonna decide his ankle don't hurt. His ankle isn't feeling well. He's gonna go to the bat, and he's not gonna come back. And you're gonna get another 1.2 fantasy points for the whole game for Mo Bamba because he didn't come back. So don't play him either. Aldridge is fine. Zubac, I don't know what they're doing. I don't know what the Clippers are doing. Zubac plays sometimes 30 minutes, sometimes he plays 9 minutes. Today he played 12. I'm not making this up. Look, 25, 37, 24, 29, and 12. I'm not making this up. This is the NBA for you. Let's see what Rich Holmes is doing. 29, 15, 28, 24, and 24. 22, 5, 23, 32, and 20. Steven Adams. At least he's playing more minutes. 21, 33, 30, 26, 34, and 32. 25, 29, 24, 23, 23. Let me build a core. Oh boy. I don't even know who to play anymore. LaMelo's 81. Jalen's son's been playing good, but he's playing next to Cole Anthony. Charlie Hero. OG again. Halliburton with no Fox. Halliburton with no Fox. If Fox doesn't play. Alright, Butler's in. Because he's too cheap. Siakam, no. Alright, let's just do this. DeRozan. And at center, I'm going to play Whiteside. That's how I'm going to start it off. If I had to take somebody out, probably take out Halliburton. But Whiteside, DeRozan, Butler, LaMelo is how I'm going to start. As you know, when we get news, I'll adjust it. Whatever news comes out tomorrow, I'll deal with it when we get there. Nothing else you can really do. Okay? Okay. Listen. If you're new here, I'm sorry for the ranting, but the NBA is really pathetic right now, how they conduct daily business. They're really pathetic. Subscribe and hit the bell so you know when I drop an NBA video, which is daily. And thumbs up the video to let YouTube know that I'm really trying to get you good reliable plays. That's what I'm trying to do. That's why I'm so upset. Because every player, most of these players are becoming so unreliable, and that makes me angry. So that's the reason of my rants. But let's see what we could do here. Trae Young is cheap. Garland is cheap. What we gonna do? LaMelo is stupid cheap. Garland has become a must play for me, and there's no real way around it. Garland, you got James and DeRozan and Butler. I'm gonna do Harden. I'm gonna do. Are we doing Bam? Collins, Wendell Carter. Mobley is 6,900. Is fine. That's a good price. Let's do OG for now. More information. And what do we have left? 53. 11-8. Jokic on a back-to-back. He's gonna bury Brooklyn. What do we have left? 37.50. That's fine. I'll just adjust it as we get news. I'll adjust it. So obviously this is not gonna be the final lineup, but once we get value, I'll adjust it. Now, if you're a Patreon, you know you get the updated lineups right before lock. If you're interested in updated lineups because the NBA is too screwy, hit me up for a day pass or a week pass. I got you. Other than that, if you made it to FanDuel, I'm about to go to Yahoo. If you're coming with me to Yahoo, come on ahead. If you're leaving, thank you for being here. I hope I was able to help you. Listen, it is what it is with the NBA. We're getting fewer and fewer reliable players to play daily, and that's my gripe. But thank you for being here, and I'll see you tomorrow. Now, if you're playing Yahoo with me, let's go to Yahoo. Alright, let's get a point guard. Okay, LaMelo, Chris Paul looks amazing. That's Conley. Cole Anthony is 28. Chris Paul is reliable. Small forward. Jimmy, 43. Chris Middleton at 35. If Giannis doesn't play, you're playing Chris Middleton at 35. Barrett looks good at 28. Franz Wagner at 22 looks good. Bojan. Marcus Smart Sr., if he plays at 20, looks good. Kelly Oubre, if there's no Gordon Hayward, he looks amazing. You're playing Kelly Oubre Jr. if there's no Gordon Hayward. If there's Gordon Hayward playing, you don't play Kelly Oubre. And if you just copy this and not listen to the video, and Gordon Hayward plays and you play Kelly Oubre, you just wasted a spot. Yeah, you just play Jokic. There's really no controversy there. You just play him. Alright, let's go to SUPERDRAFT and let's get out of here. You're gonna have Harden again with no anybody. So Harden. You got Luka too. So let's do Butler. Butler with no Lowry. His usage rates go up. Bam looks good. Let's do Butler. And at center, we already know what we're doing. Okay, so we're doing Harden, Butler, Jokic. Listen, that's the end of the video. I'm so sorry I had to, break down the facts for you. But if we're going to be playing this silly game every single day, somebody's got to say what it is. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for being here. I hope that last night you got the right Pelicans and got the right studs to help you win some money. And I hope you had a profitable night. And hope you have a good day. And I hope you have a good night. And listen, any questions, throw it in the chat. You need a day pass or a week pass, hit me on Twitter. And hope you have a good day. I'm over with the NBA. I'm over it. I'm really over it. But I'll talk to you guys later. Ciao.